Today, we will be talking about trading in developing countries, mentioning two main topics, the South-South cooperation and the major difficulties in international trade for Colombia. South trade is composed by Asian and South American economies, and it can potentially imply an increase in its propelling growth. According to many research, a conclusion has realized that this trade can be an alternative source of growth, since in the last 30 years the South-South trade has shown an increase in the exportation area within the amount of $4.3 trillion, accounting the 55% of total exports from the South. These results show the evidence of the impact that this trade has done in the last year. Emphasizing integration to help developing countries to reduce their dependence of northern markets. Furthermore, trade is a crucial part of the puzzle because developing countries and their companies base also cannot postpone until required international aggressive private sector. The intervention of the government could provide proactive assistance to international private efforts. Two actors were identified, which earned the depending of cross-border regional integration with the aim of creating their economies of scale and the support of international organizations that may help level the playing field of international trade. Difficulties in Colombia. Factors have worked against it. On the one hand, the impact of the trade war and the reduction of prices of basic goods such as oil or coffee in the face of a probable global slowdown in which the country only depends on a few export products. In other words, the export basket needs to be diversified because only 1/3 of the export goods products ordered and traditional ones. As a result, Colombian export only contributes to 30% of the GDP. This figure is below the average of the region, which is 20%. Entrepreneurs blame high cost overruns for cargo transportations, high claims traders, logistic problems, energy costs, and labor obligations, amongst others. In other words, the lack of provision of public goods and Watson analyzed called declining cost, which attributes the main fault to the state. Transport and logistic problems must be overcome, but a great culture of grains trade is lacking, but these elements have an influence. The main reason is the lack of an export culture among entrepreneurs. Most exporters limit terms helps to selling surplus production abroad or taking advantage of an exchange rate situation. This is because the vast majority are family business, focused on the local or regional or national markets, and don't have exports and growing strategy. Economies of scale and financing to meet their demands of international markets. Part of total exports today is at least 4% capital.
Created using Powtoon.